3,580 pounds, one owner, originally sold here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. A 171 EXP Keystone Passport Ultralite Hybrid Camper. I wanted to start with it all closed up so you could kind of see it in travel mode. Also, you see this box down here. The RV has enjoyed storage under a very nice PermaPro cover, which is a very good cover by Classic Accessories. And as a result, the skin, the decals, the tires, this thing looks fantastic. Like the hardware on these hybrid doors, these have been known to potentially sun fade over time. You see none of that going on here. I can look right down the sidewall, you can see all kinds of gleam. This has been well maintained inside and out. Stepping in the back door, it's very readily apparent the moment you do, it's in good shape. They took care of it. Now also, with these beds closed, you maintain access through the RV. That's one of the cool things about a hybrid. The beds are off the floor plan, so they never really block anything up. Now, if you get there at night and it's raining like a son of a gun, if you had to, if you didn't want to monkey with the bed ends, theoretically, you could put down that dinette and you could fold down this sofa to get kind of just get through the night, or at least to weather the storm enough until rain dies down to the point that you could go pop those beds open. Well, a neat little opportunity occurred here. I hopped inside the camper to get some footage of it closed, but right now it's still hooked up to the RV delivery driver's truck. So a couple things. You can see how the anti-slam door does a good job of basically keeping itself in one spot, even when we were moving right there. But the main reason I hopped in here with that slide closed was to basically ask you, do you want travel access? Because this one gives you travel access. You can get through, you can get to the fridge, you can get to the bathroom, you can get to it all. The only thing you're going to lose without opening the slide is just the TV, and for a travel stop, most people are probably going to say they don't need it. Technically speaking, if you want to get really picky technical, there are outside TV hookups, so I suppose you could sit in Walmart's parking lot and watch TV. And kind of like when you open a slide out, it's really cool, the way that a hybrid just suddenly feels so much larger. And that's really where these things excel, is since your beds don't eat up that floor space. It's, I think it's actually closer to about a 19-foot box. The model number of this makes you want to think it's a 17-foot camper, but if you look at it, it actually lines up against the 19-foot hybrids that are typically found in the marketplace. And where you see that is the tandem axles and that extra closet pantry space that you see right there. I've got the door, that closet pantry combo, cracked open to give you a point of reference. I swapped around, jumped on the front bed. You got dual 60 by 80 queen beds here. Now, all the original electronics are present and accounted for. The TV swings out. It's just in lockdown travel mode now. That's a Bluetooth DVD player, and you got big opposing breeze windows right there. Now, they've done what I call a no-knee knocker dinette. You've only got the one support leg. Then the other side of the table actually brackets against the wall. And that's actually something I really like because it leaves the table wide open underneath. Big kitchen breeze window there, and they utilized every space they could for cabinet area. And if you're looking really closely, you can spot how there are power outlets under a lot of these cabinets. The lights are all LED, the lights are all working great. There is one fly in this thing buzzing around my head that will not leave me alone, and I'm about to lose it, obviously. Anyway, so I've mentioned this thing a few times. You see it's got a hanging rod, but these are removable shelves, so you can kind of convert it into anything you want. That's something Passport does in a lot of their models. It works very nicely. The bathroom's actually pretty nicely appointed. We have a foot flush stool and a full shower surround paneling right there versus just a, you know, a bare wall shower, which is okay. You just have to take a towel to wipe it down when you're done. Now back here, the rear bed, a little more private than the front bed, but one thing I want to show you, there's storage below them. Additionally, there is a neat little padded seat area right there. And the only hiccup with this floor plan is there's never like a really good angle where I can really show you the good depth of kitchen cabinet space here. This little thing actually has quite a bit of storage to it. Back outside, like all Passports, this rides on a Norco chassis, which is different from a conventional I-beam chassis. It's actually a Z-frame made with higher strength, lower alloy steel, which in English means thinner, lighter, stronger. not necessarily less expensive, but in the used market, you're not really absorbing the impact of that new RV cost. Now, a neat thing here is that this is the first generation of these built with their hybrid bed locks down here where you can actually reach them. Previous generations had always been built with the handle up here, which is just hard to reach, obviously. And since this RV has been undercover the whole time, not just the skin and the decals, but the tires also look fantastic. No funky wearing, no irregular like weathering patterns or anything like that. And you see a full outside utility shower there with your sewer outlet right behind that rear tire. Now, below the license plate holder, it's black on black, so it's easy to miss. There's actually an opening for a sewer hose caddy. So it's got a built-in sewer hose holder, which is really nice in a camper like this, so that your, sewer stuff doesn't mingle with your other storage stuff. Because in any hybrid, storage is something that is just really at a premium. The only hiccup with going with those big campsite windows, like behind the sofa, is it really kind of limits where you can mount power awning arms. It's not the world's largest awning. It's adequate. Now, directly below the front awning arm is a gas grill quick connect. So if you do want to do some cooking outside to keep the heat from burning you out of the camper, you can do that too. She looks good, ladies and gentlemen. If you're tired of setting up a pop-up, but you're not ready to dive into the new RV price tags, some big giant bunkhouse, because to get this level of space and sleeping in a non-hybrid camper, you got to get something that's at least like 28, 30 feet. But here you can get something in like roughly a 19-foot box, and it's probably, I don't know, 22 feet-ish tip to tail. I listed the specs at the beginning of the video, but the fact is, it's not the biggest camper you could ever have. It's very lightweight. What was it, less than 3,300 pounds? So even if you've got you got a tow package SUV that you use to drive the kids to school every day, this camper doesn't mean, you don't need to go get a half-ton to tow this. It's SUV towable, obviously with appropriate tow package ratings. So the tandem axles are also going to help it not be so bossy behind an SUV. It's going to be a good towing camper. It's all aluminum structures going to keep it together. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff going on here. So give us a call, whether you need hitching pieces, parts, trades, finance, truck and trailer package, deals, RV delivery, and everything between. We do it all at Haylett RV. So take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone.